How we going, guys? Welcome to yet another video. And in today's video, hoping that we can go outside the city and go and visit the Batu Cave. It is a religious site, and apparently to go there, you need to make sure that you're also wearing like long pants and you don't really expose your arms for women. So Lena is fully dressed for that, as you can see, fully dressed for that. So for guys, you gotta make sure that you got long pants, and the same goes for women as well. So you wanna catch the monorail, so that's the station right here, and we just live right back over there. Before that, I wanna go over to the shopping mall, because apparently there's some Christmas displays up there, which I miss, and I think, yeah, what put me off was the security guards at the door. Because I know in few times in some of my videos, security guards don't like the camera. So we just go and check out the Christmas display. And then once we do that, we'll come back and catch the monorail, and the monorail will take us to Central Station. And then from there, we'll catch a train. It's about a 25 minutes drive to Batu Caves from the CBD. But we're right in the middle of the CBD, and it's busy and noisy. Very busy. I like the feel of it. It just have that really very tropical smell about it, and I like that. In a way, it reminds me a little bit of back home in Gambia, but also when you go to Brisbane, you have that kind of like a tropical vibes, but this is more like a tropical vibe, modern city, and I absolutely love it. So what do you think of Malaysia so far? Or should I say, what do you think of Kuala Lumpur so far? So what is your first impression? And be honest.
Yeah, I find the people very friendly.
Yeah.
It's easy to get around. The transport is excellent, and just the customer service, and yeah, just again the people.
Okay.
Very, very friendly and very welcoming. I just feel happy to be here.
She finds the people very friendly, which I would totally agree. I like the fact that, for me personally, I have traveled a lot. From my personal experience, been to so many countries, and by far this is probably the first country that I've been to. I don't feel that people are giving me that weird look vibes. Just feeling like, people are not welcoming in a way, or that feel. I don't feel like that. So I feel like people are just absolutely welcoming and do say hello, which is quite surprising as well. And some of them even shake your hand, and I think that's quite nice. We came here on the first video, but there's something that we missed, and that's the Christmas display. And that's why we are back here, and we're gonna have a look-see. But today is definitely a different day, and it's very, very busy. So it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday over here. So we got the gist of it. And let's go and check this Christmas display. So this is where I was meant to come in the first video, and we just missed it and went right through on the other side. But yes, it is a luxury shopping, just like they said. All the big names are here. If you are into your luxury shopping, this is definitely a must. And it's right in the CBD, in the middle of the CBD. And I heard the whole tower block is made of the shopping. So the whole tower is made of shopping. This is cool. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Os, and I do just travel vlogs. All my content is not scripted. There's no script. We just go for it and just have a live experience. And that's the experience that I share with people. Since we know, or should I say, scripted videos is a little bit pre-planned, more meditated, sort of like everything is jam-packed in one video. And people are just rushing when they show you a video of what they're doing. I don't like making videos like that. I want to make videos that people can enjoy watching and pretty much just, share that experience. But I think we're just coming to the Christmas decoration, which is over this way. Yes, we found it. That is absolutely a delight. Check that out. Hey, check that out. This is insane. This is why we came here, to see this decoration. How good is that? That is insane. Wow. Check that out. That's the bottom floor. We thought we'll come and have a look at it from the bottom and close up. But the display are absolutely beautiful. What a good place to come and have a coffee too. Lena is having a good time. And that's it there, the pavilion. And the pavilion KualaLumpur. Yeah. All right, I better not be too stupid now. That was really cool. Hello. Lena is definitely enjoying that, and so am I. And check these penguins out. So we just move up that way. We'll go up that way and just show you what that looks like, and then we can carry on our merry way. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is the outside display. This is the outside display that we came in and it was raining and we got some of it. But that's what the outside display looked like. And today, it's fully alive. Very much so. We're not gonna do too much of that because we recorded that from our other video. So we just try and go over to the monorail station and catch the train from there. It's very easy to navigate this city. It's not really hard to find your way. I know the station is over this way, but I want to see what's down here before we head over that way. Otherwise, it will make the video a little bit boring. So let's see what's out here. It looks a very interesting side street, which I want to go and explore. Very nice. I just like how everything is so clean, absolutely well done. All the gardens are taken care of. Absolutely zero rubbish. Zero rubbish. That's what you got going over on this side. It has that very oriental feel about it. I haven't been to Hong Kong, only because I've seen it on videos, what Hong Kong look like, so that's where I'm coming from in that sense. You know, very oriental feel. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. That's another very beautiful tower over here, right in the midst of it. You can just see it just about there. Beautiful tower. I love the smell. It smells very different, but certainly just the smell of food and just the air itself, it's very different. Certainly not boring at all. Yeah. I am definitely in my element. Lena was just telling me there was people waving at me over there. I didn't notice. I wasn't being rude. It's just that I'm focused on the lens here and what I'm doing. But I wasn't, you know. But it would have been very nice to interact with the locals. So this is just like behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. So this part here, the foot part is still getting work done. And but yeah, it's just on the back street. Very neat. Absolutely neat. So I can see the station over there. It's not very far away. So if you come out here at night, maybe you wanna watch your step, man. Otherwise, you'll be eating some sand. you'll be eating some dust. He's after some tips, but there's someone in there. Absolutely someone in it. This looks like another mall in there. But I like the vibes of it. I want to get a nice cold drink. It's absolutely hot. It's about 31 degrees today. I want a cold drink. Actually, water would be nice. We'll just get an iced coffee instead. That would make more sense than just drinking water by itself. So the iced coffee was 12 ringgit, which is equal to like about $4. So it's not too bad at all. Ready to go? Oh, that's so divine. There's nothing beats a nice cold drink and a hot day. We go out and catch the monorail to Central Station. So that's basically Kuala Lumpur Central Station. And you should be able to get a train from there to go to, I suppose, anywhere where you want. We went out there, we caught a train to go and get my bag from the airport. Here, maybe my bag could be. And it was really pretty straightforward. But that's the monorail station right here. And there's just one leaving. Right there. So yeah, we go and catch one ourselves. So the station is just right there, right in front of us. Very neat. Absolutely love it. A little food stalls, all the local delicacy, I suppose. If you're hungry, eh? That was cute, I thought. What was that? The watermelon. Yeah? Hang on. I'll actually get one. I'll go with this, but I'll get one. Can you make me one watermelon? Lychee. Lychee. I'll get the lychee. So I got that. But I want to support the guy. Lena, you can have the rest of that, and I'll support the guy. It's a coffee, iced coffee. So I'll support the guy and buy one, and enjoy that. Very busy?
What?
Is it busy?
For morning it's not busy.
Okay.
Afternoon is start from easy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Can you take the drinks on the monorail?
Sorry?
Can you drink in the monorail?
No.
You can't drink?
No drink.
No drink.
Left down.
All right. So by the sounds of it, I can't drink it in the monorail. So I will sit there.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and drink it. So that's a pro tip for you. No drinking and no food in the monorail. So just so you know.
But easy for the traveler or for the pay, like you have to use the.
It can be a cashless society as well. So they got apps which you can only pay using the card. But anyway, we drink this and we carry on. Support the local business. And he was definitely a man full of information, especially the rule. I also noticed in here, you can tap and go. They don't have a visa option, so we have to buy a ticket. We have to buy a ticket.
How do you know?
Well, it looks like there's no, see? So yeah, no, you can't use your card to pay for that. So you would buy a ticket. So we need to buy a ticket. So you can choose English. There, yeah, tap English, yep. Here. So you can convert the language to English, which is good. Makes it a lot easier. So we got the 2 tickets.
And that'll get us to KL Sentral.
All right.
Hang on, we get it.
This is what we get. So it's a little token. So we're gonna have to use that to get through. We're gonna have to use that over here. Over this side. Over this side. So that's how that works. So you just put it in and it's nice and easy. First impression of being on the monorail station. Look at how well that's enclosed. Nice safety mechanism in place. So I'm all for development. I mean, I know in Melbourne, people are complaining about the new infrastructure that they put in. But really, for any big modern city, that's a must. You either spend the money now or you spend it later. And how many billions they go over budget? You know, things can go out of over budget anytime. It doesn't matter where and how. But yeah, it's just good to see that these people are making sure that their money is spent really well and build a nice infrastructure. That's a monorail station. I want to catch the monorail coming. That didn't happen. It came this way instead. So we missed that. Stand. There you go. So that's first impression of a monorail. I mean, the last time I've been in one of these was the ones that are hanging upside down in Germany, in Wuppertal. That was the last time I've been in one of these. So it's been a while. That's another big giant shopping mall. So there seems to have a lot of malls around here. And that one's also got a lot of, that shopping mall also got a lot of Christmas display. We're allowed to do it on this public transport and the things that are not allowed. No kissing.
Interchange station. KL Sentral Station.
You can't go wrong with that. That's actually the central station is the last station. You can't go wrong. So it's really it's really not that hard to find your way. I just learned a lesson there. That little token that I had before. Here you actually have to drop it in as if you're putting in a slot coin. So you have to drop it in to let it slide in for the doors to open. Otherwise, it's not going to let you out. At the KL Sentral Station, the train stations will be downstairs because this is mainly just a shopping mall once again. So that's a KL Sentral Station. And it's busy as, absolutely busy. It's buzzing. But I know for a fact because I've been here once. So if you want to catch the train to go to the airport, you actually got to catch it from over that side. So that's where you catch the train, which is the KL Express. You can just see it there. So if you want to go to the airport, that's where you catch it, the KL Express. So it takes you to, and it's only one stop from here to the airport. And that's roughly about 16 ringgit, so which is really not that expensive at all. How much is that in Australian? Probably roughly about $9-10. So we need this one here to go to the caves. But this one here, I believe, we should be able to just tap our normal bank card. So let's see whether we just can tap the bank card. So that one with just card would work. So you can just use your normal bank card. Normal Visa card would work. And we're heading over that way. So let's use the stairs. I'm a bit pudgy at the moment. me and everyone else included. So I'm not the only pudgy one with my love handles at the moment. To be quite honest, I'm still in good nick, to be honest. For my age, I'm doing very well. So from what we can see of all the side, there's signs everywhere. So it's really not that hard to find your way. And to go to Batu Caves is actually the last station. And so we wait for that train to come. It might be just coming. I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to be walking along here, but it looks like the train's already coming. That was quick. So Batu Caves is the last stop, but that's not our train. After all, the bullet train. So I've just learned something very useful here. Right, over on the side, you can see it's all pink, and basically it's just saying for ladies only. So guys, that's for ladies only. You can't go there, and there's just women sitting there, and you can see it's well signed. So for general, you have to go over this side, which is for over there on that side is for women only. So you can't go there. And here I was walking along thinking I'm going in the right direction. Probably get myself into trouble without even knowing. The train just arrived. We avoid that part. Those carriages are for women only. It took like about 25 minutes, and the waiting was a little bit long based on the fact that we didn't schedule ourselves to be there in time. So you will have to wait at the station. If you came in a time that actually not the right time, you would have to wait a little bit. But other than that, it was all right. So try and use the same card that you use. I use the same card that I used when I was coming, so that way your charges would be accurate. But according to what I can tell from the first charges were like something like about 19 ringgit, which is really something like about $10, so it's not that expensive. I know I need to go to the bathroom, but I also need a cold drink. It's pretty warm, and looks like she's doing some really nice drinks here. So good refreshment. We'll try some of that. It doesn't have ice, but I wish it did. But it's certainly nice. Very refreshing. Always better than I don't know how to describe it. But it just tastes like a passion fruit of a drink / guava. It's a very tropical drink. And that's the feel of that coming through here. Thank you, sir. And I see some little guys. Look at these monkeys. I heard they're very, they can be smart asses and they'll try to pinch stuff from you. You know, hopefully they don't try to grab my camera off me. Hello, little guy. Welcome. I hope the monkey is not going to grab my camera. They take the camera? Yeah, good. Right. He said, no, they wouldn't. This should be fine. Look at this guy. That's impressive. Giant statue. Hello. That way. Thank you. We're still going with our drink. I know there's also a door charge that you gotta pay over here.
Ice capture.
Now we'll just go through the normal way. Thank you. I think they do tours over here. If you want to do a private tour, you can go. The what, sorry?
Ice capture.
I can't understand. Oh, just ice sculpture. Ice sculpture. So it's like a man-made sculptures. She's saying ice sculpture. So I really had to understand. But it obviously got some display that are made in there. And that's more like a winter theme. But I think we want to experience more like we want to experience the nature.
Yeah, welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
In a cave.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, sir.
We wanna experience the cave experience, not the man-made stuff over there.
Hello.
Yes, sorry. So I forgot about you gotta pay a fee. Oh, that's the temple over there. So that is the temple over there.
Hey, welcome there.
Don't forget, you can't go up there with your shoes. So you can't go up there with your shoes. Right, we'll go and pay the guy and we keep going. But I think it's a cash only. So just be aware of that. You need to bring cash with you for these entries. Over here. Two people, yes.
Each 15, sir, 230.
How much?
Each 15, 230.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you pay the guy so that we can go?
Yeah, each 15, sir.
So that's 15 ringgit. Yeah, 15. So it's not too bad. 15 is very affordable. All right. Here for the two of us. 15 each. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You just need to give him 30.
Mama. Mama, 345.
She will pay you?
Yeah.
I got that.
Yes.
Card payment? You take card?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought it was only cash. So they do card payments. So I thought it was cash only, but yes, you can pay with card. I didn't know that, but that's good. So now we can go through and not get into trouble for not getting our ticket. I could only imagine this lighting up at night and very interesting looking. And they're adding some more stuff to it too, more decorations. Incomplete. It's a work in progress. A work in progress. Look at the sheer rock face. Absolutely amazing. Yes, it is amazing. What do you think of it? You like it? All right. It's actually a bit dark in there, so hopefully we will be able to capture that nicely. Very neat. Hang on, we just missed this guy here. Very neat. That is massive, absolutely impressive. Absolutely impressive. Some more displays up here. But yeah, you can certainly expect to get wet up here because there's water dripping from the cave. And there's also a waterfall in the cave in here. More beautiful displays. And it looks like we need to go up there. There's people coming from there. So we will need to go up there as well. There's the waterfall there. Just had to take my shoes off there in order to be able to come into this part of the temple. And it looks really good. There's a Buddha there. Absolutely neat. We'll do offerings. There's a lot of coins up here. People have been chucking. A lot of offering to the gods, I suppose. It's really good, but it's very hot, super hot. So this cave, they do actually their religious prayers in there, so that's really interesting. But I think that was really a good experience, and I think that was really worth the visit. I mean, you can't come all the way to Kuala Lumpur and not come out and visit this place. It's saying no shoes, so the shoes aren't allowed, especially right there. They got this really beautiful, colorful stairs, so I'm not sure whether it's part of this area or not. I've asked the guy, he said over this way, so I'm not sure whether they're just trying to refer to this here as per. But I'll go up here and just trying to get a really nice clean shot of it. Yeah. And that's what their one ringing look like. So I'll give it to the lady and I'll use the bathroom. In there, it's very clean and well looked after. So that one ringing charge was very justifiable because it smelled very clean and very, very well looked after. So just outside the caves over there, they also got those really nice, beautiful, colorful staircase up there. I love those beautiful, colorful staircase. So we're going and have a look at that and probably trying to get up there. Look at this guy's just chilling up there. Just casually chilling up there. So that's cool. Very cool. Getting up those steps and going up there, make sure you get your fitness game on. That's a religious temple. So it's very steep. Make sure you get your fitness game on. Otherwise, definitely you'll be crying for your mom. And for us, this will be a piece of work. It will be just a piece of cake getting up there. The big giant Buddha up here in this, and I know I can find a clip of it and I will share that. But that's on the renovation. It's great. We absolutely made it. Absolutely a long way down. Let's have a quick look. Some more statues here. And again, there are rains here to greet us with all the water. But it'll be interesting to see what's out. Yes, it is. Absolutely. What do you reckon?
Huh?
What do you reckon? You like it? Philippines?
Yeah.
How long you been here?
2 years already.
2 years already. And do you like it?
Yeah, I like it so much.
Oh, beautiful.
The
Well,
food, the tourist spots, and everything.
so what's your favorite thing to do in Malaysia?
Favorite to do in Malaysia?
Yeah?
Aside of work, of course.
Yes?
Of course, tour.
So, there, I can agree more.
And the food, for sure.
I would say the food, for me, is right up there.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely delicious. But I also like spicy food, so it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. How beautiful is that?
Girl, you enjoy.
Thanks for talking to me. Have a good one. Nice chap, you know, from the Philippines. We're not going to interrogate him too much. That's the beauty of the mountain. Whoa, that's insane. Look at how beautiful is that. we're definitely getting drenched. But that's part of this process, this mountain. If you want to come visit here, this is part of it. Oh, Jesus. I nearly just dropped on my behind there for a second. Like I said, you have to really pay attention because it's very slippery. Otherwise, you'll be saying hello to the ground. But this is what is inside here. So we try and get up there, right up there. Yes.
Take a photo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna take some photos. Say hello.
Okay.
Let me friendly local there. Wanted to have a photo taken. You know, I didn't think I was any special, but looking around, there's not many of me around. So that definitely add to his experience as well. That's the top end of the mountain. And this is where you get here. Some more temple stuff. Very interesting. So that brings us to the end of the video. So I hope you liked the video. So we started up at the shopping mall and then we decided we want to end the video in here, in the middle of the caves. So what a perfect place to end this video. So if you like the video, don't forget to give it a like and make sure you follow my Malaysia series. And if this is your first time to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye.